So what are the basic HTML tags that every page needs in order to work correctly in the browser? The browser must read these tags or your page may not display correctly. What I've done here is just opened up a blank page in Dreamweaver, and we'll be doing that later once we get Dreamweaver all set up. But I just wanted to show you what a blank page would look like so we can take a look at the HTML portion of a blank page. Notice on the right, there's absolutely nothing. This is what it would look like in your browser, a plain white, very exciting page. But on the left-hand side, behind the scenes, what your browser is reading is all of this information. So in order to display a blank page, you do need this code inside your page. And the first piece is known as a doc type. Dreamweaver adds that for us, and that allows the browser to attempt to display the page correctly. Notice in our doc type, we do have a left angle bracket and a right angle bracket. Now we have some additional tags, and I'm going to put this into code so you can see the lines a little bit easier. The doc type takes up this entire line. The next piece is an opening HTML tag at the top, a closing HTML at the bottom, and all of our page content goes inside those two tags. Now inside of that, this is simply a meta tag telling the browser it's going to be receiving text as HTML, and UTF-8 is the character set. Tells the browser and the operating system, well, the browser pulls from the operating system, the actual characters to display the letters on the page. So that piece isn't necessarily something that's a big deal that we'll be typing out. What is important is the title portion, and right now this is untitled, but you can see we have an opening title tag and a closing title tag. That is important to have in between the opening and closing head sections. So this is where you would store the information for any CSS files or JavaScript files that the page would need to be able to access in order to work correctly. If I go into split view, the piece you see on the right-hand side here actually goes inside the body tag. So I'm going to go inside of here and I'll say hello. And as soon as I click off of this, you can see whatever's inside the body tags is what's showing up on the page itself. So the body portion is an important piece because that's the portion the user sees. The head section up here is what the browser needs in order to pull in all the information, such as CSS and JavaScript and what characters to display in the browser. Also, the title area, and that is the big blue bar across the top. So if I put this page into the browser, just to show you that piece, I'll go ahead and save this, and I'm just saving it as untitled. And you can see untitled goes right up at the top. So whatever goes in this title area as text ends up in this top bar. In Internet Explorer and Firefox, if you happen to be in Safari, it ends up in the middle of this top section, not left justified. So that is an example of the basic tags in HTML, and those will always be there. So those are something that Dreamweaver will create for you. You do not want to delete those tags or you can have problems with your page displays.